I am here with one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, Axiom. Massive week for you. You didn't come out with the win over Gunther, but let's take it through the entire week because on Tuesday, you faced the Hardy Boys. Then you come here to Spain, you go to the first ever promotion where you got your start, and then tonight you come out here and you face the World Heavyweight Champion. Tell me how are you feeling right now?
Right now, I don't feel good because both those matches that you mentioned, I lost. I did lose against the Hardy Boys. I did lose against Gunther. I feel like I let my entire family down. I feel like I let all my friends down. I feel like I let my tag team partner down tonight. But at the same time, tonight, I felt loved. Tonight, I felt hope. Hope that one day I will step back in that ring and I will claim that championship. That one day I'll step back in that ring and I will defeat Gunther. Thank you for asking.
Thank you so much.